Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we are back to Let's Play Bloodborne on the Sony PlayStation 4. Last time, we continued through the Forbidden Woods here, with swamps and cannonballs and all sorts of other good stuff. And there were some dogs in cages up here. Apparently on your return trip, they're out of their cages, but there's only like 3 or 4 of them, I think. There's like this guy, and that guy, and then like 2 more up there. So I think there's less dogs now. And today we're going to go ahead and go through this area right here to see where that leads. But first, I missed something over here. Apparently I just didn't notice this. Blue elixir. That is liquid medicine that makes still bodies undetectable. Dubious liquid medicine used in strange experiments conducted by high ministers of the healing church, a type of anesthetic that numbs the brain. Hunters, able to retain consciousness by force of will, make use of a secondary effect of the medicine, which dilutes their presence while standing still. That's pretty cool. So yeah, basically, if you're standing still or moving real slowly, I think, it makes it so the enemies aren't able to see you for a little while. I haven't actually used it that much, but hey, it's there. And I did clear out some of the area around here to get some souls or blood echoes just for shits and giggles. And if you don't mind doing it, then the area around here is actually a pretty good run. If you back up from the lantern a little bit and kill the taller villager dude with the big weapon, and then the guy throwing oil urns, and then go up a little further back, there's a executioner. And with my current combination of gems, the visceral attack gives more blood echoes, and just getting more blood echoes in general. That guy gives 7,500 blood echoes, and usually 3 or 4 blood vials on a visceral attack. So, not bad. And then if you clear out the whole area, you'll probably get about 50,000 souls just going, killing everybody from that guy all the way up to where the cannon dude is. Yeah, probably about 50,000 souls. I probably would have had about 50,000 souls, but I got up to the cannon dude, died, and said screw it, and came back. Because the bigger villager dudes, he started flailing at me, and I got caught in his attack, and he killed me, so oh well. This area right here, we're going to want antidotes, and I've decided, yeah, I'm going to keep it on my regular hot bar, and not on this current bar that I'm at, because it's just easier for me to get. Yeah, this is a poison swamp. Ooh, arcane blood jam. These guys right here, you'll recognize them from Dark Souls. They are those little worms that popped out of the maggot dudes. And yeah, they're just as much of a pain in the dick here as they were over there. So yeah, I was not actually trying to jump down onto that particular area, but oh well, it happened. So now we get to try again. Oh well. On the plus side, we can go ahead and kill these guys real fast because they might drop some good stuff. At the very least, we'll get echoes and vials. Yet, this guy right here can occasionally decide he wants to, you know, have a pair and actually attack you. Like so. Despite the fact that my earlier attack should have visceraled him, but oh well. And this little ass nugget up here. But the guy that I really care about is this fella right over here. I hate that attack because he always gets me with it. Like, yeah, I'll stun him, but it's not going to work out for either one of us because he gets stunned and I get launched. Son of a bitch. And that's all he's doing right now. He's not doing anything else. Son of a bitch, do something besides that, you fat bastard. Okay, he's just spamming that attack. So, a lot of times he won't spam that, and you'll be able to kill him a lot easier. But yeah, with our runes, we get 7,500 just for a visceral attack on that dude. So not bad, not bad at all. If he was actually nicer that time, we would have come out with a net positive on blood vials. But I think our blood vial situation is doing pretty good, and especially my bullet situation is doing pretty good because there's plenty of riflemen over here. Not anywhere near as much as the forest leading up to the Witches of Hemlock, or whatever it is. But definitely enough people here with guns to be a pain in the ass. What the fuck happened there? Ah! I dashed off the fucking terrain. Oh well, it's only 30,000 souls. There's barely any. Because, like I said, we can get a fair amount just going through this area. It's just this area is dangerous. So, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to ignore everybody this time and just run to the area that we're trying to go to. Because that seems like a decent idea. Fuck you. I wish my guns did that much damage. I mean, they could probably do a fair amount, but I'd have to deal with actually raising my blood tinge. And hang on a second. Sorry about that. I had a little unexpected visitor I had to take care of. And I'm just going to ignore you guys. And like I said, I'm pretty sure we can't... Yeah, we can't jump over there, so oh well. Didn't think so. There is an area that's kind of similar to that we can get to, I think, later on in the snake part of the forest. So I think that's what I was getting it confused with. But even then, the snake part of the forest is the part of the forest that I am never terribly sure of, because that's just a very, very confusing area. There's a couple areas in the game that are extremely confusing like that. The snake forest is one of them, and an area that we can go to right now is also one of them. By the way, this person has decided that he's no longer going to be the same person forever. Yeah, apparently that's somebody different now. And yeah, they just don't care about us. Oh, how about you fuck off?
Would you stop that? Every piece you make brings us bad luck. I haven't had enough. Please, just please.
Fuck off, dog. I'm trying to talk to somebody. Go fuck yourself. For some reason on my end, like, I had the TV up loud enough that I can hear, like, regular stuff, but her voice I could not hear at all whatsoever. So I was trying to actually hear what she was doing at the end there, and I guess she was just sobbing. So, good stuff. Anyways, let's go down here and deal with a very short but very annoying area. Because one, you got those bastard worms that really suck because they're a pain in the ass to hit. I was hoping that the saw weapon would be good to hit them, but apparently not. Wait, do we have to go down that way? I thought there was like a safer way down. No, I guess we have to go down that way. Oh no, there's this way. Okay, cool. Yeah, those worms suck. Somebody died, and there's poison. And these dudes right here, these are the same dudes from the church area, like the church giants, whatever they're called, except they don't have any weapons or clothes or anything, really. So you still can't backstab them or anything like that, but they're here, and they're ready to irritate you. And even with our poison resist up high, we have a fair amount of being poisoned real fast here. Frenzied Cold Blood. I will try to go ahead and find at least all the items and fight some of the giants, but I'm not going to fight all those worms because they like to gang up on you and they're a real pain in the ass. If you just want to get out of the area quickly, here you go. Just keep to the right, and that's the ladder out of here. More worms. I'm getting poisoned. Problem is, we're going to get poisoned no matter what, so... Nourishing blood gemstone. We'll look at that later. There's this bastard. Okay, seems like the axe is doing better on these guys than the saw cleaver was. Probably because the axe actually has damage upgrades in it. But yeah, these guys, they dash around and they're irritating as fuck. And they don't give anything in the way of echoes. Not really. And they hit fairly hard for being little parasitic worm assholes. Okay, that's just where we fell down right there. So yeah, we don't need to be over here anymore. Good. But yeah, they like to dash around and stuff like that. So if you're locked onto them, you kind of screw yourself over. Let's do two-handed R2s. Luckily, this guy appears to be mostly asleep. Ow, that hurt. Okay, get off. I don't care about that guy. That did not work out. Heal. Yeah, these guys, they may not be armed with actual weapons, but they are still rather dangerous, so you want to be careful about them. Actually, I think they might be slightly tougher overall than the upstairs varieties. They're definitely faster because they're not weighted down by their massive-ass weapons. But still, they are something I prefer not to trifle with if I can help it for the most part. Okay, you know what? We've seen enough of this area. I want to go ahead and heal. Grab this last item, a dirty blood gemstone, which I think is poison, and then just get out of here. Yeah, there's no real reason to come down here for the most part. It's just poison and death and other crap that I don't really care about. Here is the real reason to come over here. You thought some of the previous ladders that we had in the game were long? No. This is probably the longest one. And there's a lot to see on the way up. There's like more to the path. There's just a very long cave. Like, we can't go to most of this, like any of this, except for the area that we're going to end up at. But there's just a lot of shit down here. This is just a really deep area. Like, I would love to be able to go over there and see just what's going on over there. But yeah, nice long ladder of longness. And what's that? It's still not done? No, it's not. Yeah, we still got a little further up to go. Because, why not? And there we go. We finally made it outside. And we're back in... Well, it's not saying it right now, but I'm pretty sure you recognize this gate right here. Yeah, Cold Blood do 1. That's good. You know where we are. I know where we are. The game knows where we are. We're back at the clinic. Yeah. What's up? Okay, let's go ahead and see if there's anything else over here. There is a non-interactable door. There is the way down again, which we don't want to go like the long way at all, so just do your best to ignore it. And this right here was already open, so there is going to be something over here. I think there's one of my favorite little bastards over here. And by favorite, I mean most hated ever. One of those little brain-sucking bastards. Yep, there he is. And this guy right here... Okay, I thought he was one of the ones that had the homing spell. No, it is not. Okay, now I gotta turn you down again. Okay, there we go. And he drops bullets because, well, I guess he's a magic user. More Madman's Knowledge, which I think we have like 10 of at this point. But I'm gonna save. Hold on. I'm gonna hold off on using Madman's knowledge until I actually find stuff I want to buy with it. I mean, there is legitimate reasons to go above 15 Madman's knowledge and to get up to like 50 or so, but I don't really care because it's not really that big of a deal. It's a lot of like cosmetic stuff, like you can see the messengers that pull the lever that lets you into Central Yarnum, or there is it lets you see some stuff early in the game that you wouldn't see until defeating a certain boss otherwise. So it's just not a lot of stuff that I really care about. Okay, let's see. There is a door that we're looking for here. Let's see. It should be around over this way. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, good. And we're back in Yosefka's clinic, except on a different path. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Hey, it's an alien? I think this is literally an alien. And you drop Pungent Blood Cocktail. I think that right there... Actually, hang on a second. Give me a second. You dropped Pungent Blood Cocktail, so that's good of him. There's more people on the operating table here for some reason. I guess people is a bit of a word, but yeah, it's an alien. Communion. That is a stronger version of the higher blood vial maximum that we already have. And notice how on the picture here, the symbol is stronger. So that's how you differentiate between the various runes that you get to have the same name. Is one, they'll tell you, hey, 1 + 1 or +3, and 2, the symbol is stronger. And you can stack these runes. You can stack a Communion 1 and a Communion 3 to hold 4 extra blood vials. So it's real nice. Oh, speaking of that, with the current runes that we have equipped, the extra experience and the extra experience from Visceral Attacks, the Visceral Attack one is a +30% bonus right now, and the regular experience one is a +10% bonus. Let's see, this goes... I know where this goes.
Ah, moonlit scents. How did you worm your way in here? Very unfortunate. I had such high hopes for you. But I don't make any excuses. Would you mind leaving us alone? Things need not change. You'll do the rescuing, and I'll do the saving. But if you refuse to leave... Oh well. I've always wanted to try my hand on a hunter.
Okay, so if you go through this door right here, you'll have to fight Yosefka, and you'll never be able to talk to her again because she'll be dead and all that good stuff. But if you leave, she'll continue accepting patients over here and whatnot. And this is the point of the game where you realize that Yosefka is not actually Yosefka. When you beat the game, in the credits, there are 2 names, or 2 voice actresses listed for Yosefka. There is Yosefka, and then I believe there's also fake or imposter Yosefka. What happens is, after you go to the Cathedral Ward for the first time, the real Yosefka is killed by the imposter Yosefka, and that's when she decides that, hey, I'm going to let people in and give you rewards for sending them here. If we kill this particular fellow right here, we get Yosefka's blood vial, which is a very strong indication that that was once Yosefka. So the fake imposter Yosefka takes anyone that you send here and turns them into various, or maybe not various, but that she turns them into these little these little dudes right here. She turns them into little alien dudes. So, yeah. Fake Yosefka, imposter Yosefka. She is not a good person, and that's why. And that's why you could notice once after you came back from the Cathedral Ward that her voice was different because, well, it actually was a different character. So, nice. This guy right here that gave us the pungent blood cocktails, he was the dude that was skeptical of everything. So that's why he dropped some stuff for us. And if we had sent other people here, they would have dropped various items. Most of them are not hostile to you when you come in here. I think that guy just sucks. But, yeah. It's just kind of a weird thing here. Anyways, let's go ahead and use one of our Hunter's marks, if I can find him. And let's go back and talk to Imposter Yosefka. Yeah, you might not even realize that it's an imposter until you go through the game and watch the credits and it says, hey, Yosefka, Imposter Yosefka. So, yeah. I mean, the voice actress isn't, like, super similar, but it's similar enough that you might be like, oh, she always sounded like this, I just wasn't paying attention. But yeah, the original Yosefka was actually a doctor that wanted to actually help people, and the new Yosefka is kind of like a mad scientist type of thing. But we do want to keep her alive until after defeating a certain boss, and then we'll get something from her that we don't technically need, since we need 3 of them and we get 4 of them total throughout the game. But we might as well. If you fight her, she is very similar to a Hunter NPC that we can fight later.
Oh, hello. Still alive, are you? I need more patience. There aren't many humans left, I know. But we must find a way to surpass our own stupidity. You're one of the bright ones. Don't you see how much this means? Yes.
Okay, so...
I'm dependent.
Okay, so that's enough of you. I thought she was going to say something about us coming into her little area, but I guess not. So there we go. And... oh, by the way, people have data mined for... what is it? They have data mined or glitched or something, whatever, one of the two, into the clinic before the imposter took over, and they actually have the exact same character model. So either Imposter Yosefka like is her twin, or Imposter Yosefka like peeled her face off or something, or just has a way to look like her. But yeah, they have the same model, which is kind of cool.
Welcome. What?
So there's
well.
that.
Let me...
For the moment, I think I'm just going to go ahead and pump strength until we get up to 30, and then I'll focus on vitality, endurance, and skill right now. So I do want to be able to use the cannon for some stuff.
Very well.
No, I'm done. Go ahead. Yeah, I do want to be able to use the cannon for some stuff, so I'm going to try to just pump that for a little while here. Let's see, we have way less bullets than I would have thought, considering all the bullets that are being dropped by enemies. But oh well. Now let's just go ahead and head to the Forbidden Woods, the snake area, because that's where we have to head. And we're going to end up with quite a chunk of blood echoes, that's for sure. So yeah, that's a really cool shortcut right there, because you know you're going down into the Forbidden Woods, but we're not entirely sure like how far down or what direction, because it's very twisty and turny and whatnot. And then all of a sudden, you find that shortcut and you realize, hey, the Forbidden Woods are way the fuck under Yarnum somehow. So this is like some Dark Souls 1 level of shortcuts back onto everything, which is real nice. Oh, and apparently those do minimal amounts of damage. Gotcha. I want to kill this guy just for a 7,500. And hopefully, he will let me kill him nicely this time. Ow, that hurt. No, he's being a douche. Heal, dude. When I press the triangle button, you heal, you fucking asshole. Sometimes I do really good against these assholes, and sometimes they just ream me into oblivion. I don't know. Alright. I feel like I do better with the axe on him, but probably wrong here. Okay. Okay, I did not know you pinned me down with that, so that's kind of cool, actually. That was kind of cool that he pinned me down with this torch and did more damage. I was hoping for more twin blood shards, but considering I have like 35 right now, yeah, 37. I think I'm doing okay. We could actually upgrade some stuff like the Kirk Hammer or the Saw Cleaver up to +6, and that'd be pretty neat. But for the moment, I'm good. You did not get my blood echoes. See, when he does that little, just regular half swing right there, that's perfect. When he just spams his infinite range uppercut, that's less perfect. But anyways, Snake City, which I did play around with a little bit when I was trying to go back to get my blood echoes from the dude near the cannon. Apparently, the dudes with the snake heads, they really suck for trying to fight them with visceral attacks and whatnot. So yeah, there's that. Now with the... By the way, with this guy, apparently the vermin you get from his for his covenant is basically all like co-op stuff, which I'm not doing since I don't have a online account. I'll probably end up purchasing PlayStation Plus at some point during the LP, so I can do stuff like that, because there's areas in the game that would really benefit from it, because there's a lot of invasions happening in there, and that'd be pretty cool. But for the moment, we're just gonna have to deal without. Anyways, the guy with the beastiness, not sure if I'm gonna send him somewhere or just kill him right here. Okay, that works way better than actually trying to parry the dude, because I was trying to parry that guy earlier to get back to my blood echoes, and he was just attacking me with his snake heads, so I wasn't actually able to do any damage to him, or I wasn't actually able to like paralyze him or anything like that, or stun him, because all he was doing was just attacking with the snake faces right there. He wasn't like physically attacking, and apparently trying to interrupt the snakes didn't do shit. So yeah. Okay, so there is... where is he at? He's around here somewhere. I think I'm just gonna try to fight this guy right over here. This is where I need to go, right? Yes. No. You know what? This is just gonna feel real good. Not this guy didn't kill me. So I don't really care about him. But it was... yeah, it was this guy right here. This guy did his patented Dark Souls flail attack, and I wasn't expecting it, and he just kind of stun-locked me. And you dropped an oil urn? Screw you, dude. Okay. Anyways, let's just go ahead and find the dude and kill him, because he's a cannibal that's trying to kill everybody, and that's just not cool. So, yeah. Alright, so I think over here... yeah, this is what I was looking for earlier. Thank you, sir. Okay, you guys aren't dropping any more twin shards, but oh well. By the way, there is a stat called Discovery in the game, and I think it kind of works like the same stat from Dark Souls, or whatever that was called in Dark Souls, where the higher it is, the higher the drop rates from items, but I don't think it actually changes like the percentage of items. So if an enemy has a higher chance to drop regular blood vials, or not regular blood vials, regular shards, and he also has the chance to drop just regular twin shards, he'll still drop both, but at the same effectiveness, I think. Okay, so for this dude right here, he's actually very tough. So I'm going to do the best strategy I know for this dude, which is start off by attacking him here, which I don't know if we actually get any damage on him right here.
Have you got a screw loose?
Yeah, he turns into that.
Your animal intuition. You hunters have got more blood on your hands.
Does it look familiar? Does it look kind of like Dark Beast Parl a little bit, except less skeleton-y? Yeah. This guy is... I think he actually is a Dark Beast, but I think he's like a different variety of Dark Beast than Parl was. And yeah, he hurts. So I'm going to try to just cheese him through the window right here. And hope for the best.
Die! Hunters are killers, nothing less. You call me a beast? A beast? What would you know? I didn't ask for it. Rancid beasts, every last one of us.
7,500 blood echoes, and he drops the Beast Rune. Yeah, that guy, very tough. If you just try to fight him normally, because he does plenty of damage, and he has a lot of health, as we saw right there. Nowhere near as much as like Dark Beast Parl or some of the other bosses, but still a considerable chunk. And every time I try to fight him over in the Cathedral Ward, he would just kill me repeatedly until I just did the same thing with the doorway over there, pretty much. So yeah, definitely a enemy that I'm not really terribly great at fighting, so I take my victories how I can. And that really looks like it's going to kill me just with the way the floor is, but it's not going to, so... Oh well. Anyways, he dropped the Beast Rune, which is a stronger version of the temporary transformation rune that we already had. Yeah. Which, again, they just increase your beasthood meter so you can build up to higher levels of beasthood, because I don't know if I ever fully explained beasthood. It's, like I said, berserk type status thing, and it works by building up your attacks. And there's different like levels of beasthood depending on how high you manage to fill the bar up, and it goes, I think, up to like plus 60% damage taken and dealt. So it's really powerful, but it's also very dangerous. And yeah, we're about to get lost as fuck in here. Alright, there's the elevator. So that's where we're going to start next episode when we fully explore this place. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.